Hi, I'm Megan.
And I'm Andrew.
And welcome to Cooking Stage Left, the show where we teach you how to make something delicious.
So, Megan, what are we making today?
Yeah, so I'm really excited about this one. I love a good quiche. I don't know about you. Yeah, right? Like, quiche is great. It's great in the summer. Super delicious. And today we're going to be making an extra special one because we're going to be making it gluten-free.
Right on.
Right? So we're going to be making it with crackers that are gluten-free. It's going to be super delicious. I think it's going to be a real winner. So,
all right.
Yeah, gluten-free quiche.
Here we go. Curtains up, burners on.
Dive into our ingredients list. So of course we're starting with cracker crust, so we got to start with crackers. So we're going to be using some rice crackers today, which are almost always gluten-free.
Yeah. They're delicious anyway. I love those.
I love rice crackers.
Good, yeah.
They're so good. Yeah, that's a winner right there. Okay, and then we're going to do some cheese. So we've got a couple types of cheese.
Cheese?
Cheese?
Us?
What?
Who knew?
What? Yeah. So we've got some extra sharp cheddar
Extra sharp cheddar.
And then we've got some cottage cheese as
well.
Yum. Yeah.
Okay.
Adds a nice consistency. And then we're also going to be adding some ham to this one.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yum.
So we've got just some deli meat ham. Delicious. We've also got some milk. Yeah, just regular milk. Yeah. We've got some eggs. So 3 eggs.
Quiche. Oh, that's not a lot for a quiche.
I know, right? Yeah, that's kind of low
great.
for a quiche, which is great.
It's going to be a baby quiche or going to be...
Yeah, no, it's going to be like a full-size quiche.
Yeah.
Hey, it's good too. I mean, eggs are expensive. So
stretch your egg dollar.
There you go. Exactly. And then we're also going to need some butter. We're going to need about 3 tablespoons of butter. And then we're also going to be doing some mustard. We're going to do some Dijon mustard.
Ooh, that sounds delicious, that whole cheese and ham and Dijon thing.
Exactly. It's a good
That's
combo.
not a lot of ingredients.
I know, right? It's pretty simple. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Let's dive right in. All right, so let's get started. So the first thing that we're going to be doing is we're going to be making the crust. Okay. So what we want to do is we want to take some of our rice crackers. So we want about a cup to a cup and a half of crushed rice crackers.
Okay.
Now, obviously, like, we can't measure them when they're not crushed yet. So we're just going to kind of start. You need to eat one. That's acceptable. Yeah, we're going to be fine. So if we can start. So the best way to sort of crush them is if you stick some in a bag, just like a handful in a bag.
I guessed this. I saw the bag. I knew what we were going to do.
Yeah. Just stick a handful, throw some in there. Yeah, that's probably good. Or even more,
Is that good?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Awesome. And then seal that up. And then we're going to take a rolling pin. And just beat them all. Using a rolling pin and crush them up. Now,
I'm doing it right.
Yeah, you got it. And that's pretty good. You don't need them like super, super crushed up.
Okay.
Yeah. I think we're good.
I got excited.
You got excited. You can use, like, if you don't have a rolling pin or something, you can use like a hammer. You could even use like a round glass if you wanted to kind of.
That's not quite a cup. Should I do more?
Yeah, you should definitely do more. So we want.
Put them in.
Yeah, you can put them in there. So we need about a cup to a cup and a half. Basically, what you want is you want it to cover the bottom of your pan. We're using a pie plate here. It's a 9-inch pie plate, so you do want to start. You want to get at least a 9-inch. If you don't have a pie plate, you can just use like a 9-inch baking pan. But you want to make sure it's 9 inches because then if you do anything smaller, all the ingredients will sort of fall out. Okay, that's good. Yeah.
You want the quiche in there.
Exactly. And they can be. Andrew's got it pretty finely grated, but you can also do it bigger pieces as well. Either way will work.
I'm making a mess. All right,
I'm
just going in.
There you go. Okay, perfect.
I'm
excellent.
Getting rid of this dangerous stuff now. Okay.
Perfect. So then what we want to do is we want to take, we've been melting our butter. So we have 3 tablespoons of butter. So go ahead, it's all melted and nice in there. So go ahead and dump that right into there. And then you're going to stir it up. And you want to make sure you're coating all of those cracker pieces.
Okay.
And then just go ahead and dump that into our pie plate. And then now what you want to do is you just want to cover the bottom of the pan. And don't worry about it getting on the sides. We don't need to worry about that at this juncture. Yeah, it just needs to cover the bottom of the pan nicely, and there's not too many gaps or anything.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, there you go. So now we're gonna stick that in the oven for 10 minutes at 350.
Got it. 10 minutes, 350. Here we
10
go.
minutes, 350. And now while that is cooking in there for 10 minutes, we are going to make the rest of the filling for this.
Okay.
So yeah, we can use the exact same bowl. It's the same ingredients.
Should we just keep going? Yeah.
Yeah, let's just use the same bowl. So let's start with those 3 eggs. So now let's add a half a cup of milk. And then we also need a half a cup of the cottage cheese.
Little generous. Little generous.
Yeah.
There we go.
You are a generous person.
There we go.
And then we need 2 tablespoons of the Dijon mustard.
Ooh. Zesty.
Zesty.
Yeah. Let's see how this goes.
Yeah.
Thanks. That's probably like 1.5.
Sure.
Go a little bit
That's
less.
fine.
There
That's
we go.
fine.
I'm sure that's the right amount there.
Yeah, it's fine. And then go ahead and whisk that all together. Excellent. That looks great. Some aggressive
carried
whisking.
away. Aggressive.
Aggressive whisking.
Okay.
All right, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna add our cheese, our cheddar cheese. Now what we now we could dump all of the cheese in there,
We could.
or
Okay.
we could dump half of it in here and then put the other half on top of the crackers.
I like that.
You like? Okay,
Okay.
let's do that. Let's do that. So
Okay,
what we're
so-
gonna do is so that's 8 ounces. So that's a cup. So we need a full cup of the cheddar
Okay.
cheese.
So about half
you
of
wanna
this
just
in
do
here?
half, just
Okay.
like throw it in there. Yeah,
Got it.
exactly. And it doesn't. Again, this is a very flexible recipe, so you can kind of.
That's how it feels. Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Especially with me driving. Yeah, I'm like
Yes, it's fine. It's
flexible.
Great.
Yeah, that's
Flexible.
about half.
Yeah, that's about half. I think
Yeah,
that was good.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we're gonna add our ham.
Ham.
And then the best way to do that is to just take some kitchen scissors
Okay.
and just cut it up into smaller pieces, like bite-sized
Okay.
pieces.
How much of this are we using?
So I would say like 4 slices of ham is probably good.
Okay.
And you can do them one at a time if you like, or if you want to just. Again,
I'm just gonna do them all at once.
Okay.
I'm just gonna
I like that.
Look at
plan,
that.
Andrew. Yeah. See,
little ham bites.
ham bites.
Chop, chop.
And the kitchen scissors just make it so easy, you know, you just don't have to futz with it. So just kind of give that another stir a little bit, just to sort of make sure all of the ingredients are kind of, you know, coated in there together.
Nice and simple. I would just throw this in a pan and eat as an omelet right now.
Yeah,
It's
you
pretty
will.
damn good. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that would be actually excellent. Yeah, I think that you couldn't go wrong with that.
But we're gonna quiche it.
We're gonna quiche it.
Here we go.
All right, so we've just pulled out our cracker crust out of the oven. It was in there for 10 minutes. And now we're gonna add the rest of the ingredients. So if you wanna take the cheese and go ahead and pour it. Don't have to ask Andrew twice.
No. I do know for a quiche that this is pretty common to put cheese on here because then the cheese sort of like it helps. It's a barrier between the crust and the eggs, right?
That makes sense.
So it keeps sort of like the crust crusty, crispy, and then the eggs sort of don't necessarily go into all of it.
Right, exactly.
So this is yummy. All right,
That's great.
That's a lot of cheese. Okay.
It's a lot of cheese.
He said
It's so much
excitedly. Yeah. The plate is still very hot. So
Yeah, it's very hot. We gotta
be careful.
Yeah,
if you recreate this, keep those handy. Yeah.
Right. And then just go ahead and pour everything else in.
Trying to get some nice even distribution here.
Right. Yes.
Of the chunkier ingredients.
Uh-huh. Exactly.
Wow.
Yeah, doesn't that look great?
It already looks so good, and it's like raw egg.
Now we're gonna keep our eye on it in the oven. It shouldn't spill over, but you can, if you're worried about that, if you're making this at home, you can always like put a pan underneath it so that if it spills over, it doesn't spill in your oven. So this is gonna go in the oven at 350 for between 40 and 50 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here we go.
So here we go. All right, so our quiche is done cooking. That ended up being about, what, 45?
About 45 minutes. Yeah, it did
45
really
minutes.
nicely, yeah.
Again, we put the knife in, came out clean, looks great. We've let this sit for a little bit. As you can see, it kind of like, you know, the egg when it first comes out, it's like really big, and then it sort of, you know, sinks down a bit.
Deflates a bit, yeah.
Deflates a bit, yeah. It looks great, though, so we're going to dive right in.
It still looks really delicious and meaty, though, if you look at like meaty in terms of, you know, thickness and ready to go. So let's see if we can get a nice couple slices here.
And it's got that really nice, like, kind of browning on the top, which I love.
I'm really admiring that, yeah.
Crispy cheese look. Oh, I love that, yeah.
Across and,
oh, look at that. Doesn't that look good?
Still pretty warm, yeah.
I know,
really
it's still
hot.
so hot, yeah.
We had it sit for like 15 minutes. And it still had lots of heat to it.
I think this is pretty, this is still kind of warm, so I think that's probably why in the baking dish.
It smells really good. You can actually smell the Dijon mustard in there really nicely. You get a nice aroma of that, which is interesting. I've never done that with a quiche before. So
oh,
it's really delicious. Yeah.
Oh, excellent.
All right.
Yeah.
Here we go. Cheers.
Cheers.
Mmm.
Not bad.
Super cheesy. Yeah, really nice. And again, the Dijon mustard comes across really nicely in there.
It really does.
Really good play with the ham and the egg and everything.
Yeah. And the rice crackers, I think, give a really good consistency. It really feels similar to like a traditional crust. But it also stays pretty crispy too.
Yeah.
So
it's got, I can see there's some nice brown crispiness on the bottom. Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly.
Of the crust. I think the again, the cottage cheese gives a really nice consistency to it as well. And like a wet cheese like that with the egg sort of like just enhances its consistency. It's very, very quiche-y.
Yes, I agree. Now this is really adaptable, obviously. So I think, you know, we sort of started with something, but you could do a lot of different options here.
Absolutely.
You know, this is one of my mom's favorite dishes. One of the things she's done in the past, she's done zucchini in here. So she'll like grill up some, or, you know, kind of like saute some zucchini ahead of time and then put it in here. Super delicious.
One of my favorites, yeah.
I was actually thinking like maybe some Gruyere would be really good. Like instead of the cheddar cheese, you could do Gruyere.
That's always great with eggs.
Yeah. Right, exactly, exactly. You know, you could do some red pepper in here if you wanted to, I think. So there's a lot of really great choices here.
Delicious. All right.
Yeah.
Quiche.
Quiche. Exactly. Very quiche.
All right.
Love it.
Once again, I'm Andrew.
I'm Megan.
And this has been
Cooking Stage Left. We'll see. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. We'll turn the camera on whether we're ready or not.
Perfect.
That's the way it works.
That's it, yeah.
3 years later, we don't know if we're ready, but we keep turning the camera on.
We're just gonna go. Just gonna go.
I lagged really long. I'm like, here we go. It's like,
I was like,
my line.
Should I say that or should
My line.